welcome to Joburg Today. I'm Zizi Pondevu. The African Energy Indaba drew a variety of global energy, government and business players together to discuss energy projects and opportunities in Africa.
Electricity and fuel, two of the most important forms of energy modern economies rely on. But despite energy being considered an economic and social development driver, Africans' access to energy lags behind that of the rest of the world. The World Energy Council's Year for Africa kicked off with the 7th Africa Energy Indaba in Johannesburg. Both government and private sector delegates attended the two-day conference and exhibition.
The security of supply is a major issue in energy and for the economies of Africa.
It's not a lack of will, it's not a lack of goodwill, it's not a lack of options. Africa has plenty of natural resources. It's how to fulfill the plan and make it happen.
Although urbanization is a global phenomenon, according to the United Nations, Africa experiences the highest urban growth and most rapid rate of urbanization.
The people in urban areas, they need power for households, they need power for offices, they need power for factories. So we can say power is everything. It stimulates the growth of the activities we do in urban areas.
This is putting a lot of pressure not only on the generation of power needed to supply the community, but on the grid also. And here in South Africa, we see how this has impacted the reliability of the system.
But providing energy is also about the right mix.
Nuclear is only part of the mix, a very important one, and we do not preclude the role of other sources. And we say that maybe renewable sources are more suitable for the rural areas. It's true. But what is good about nuclear is that it taps the base load, what the country needs.
In Joburg area, for instance, there are, eThekwini there are, Cape Town, and also in Nelson Mandela Bay. So those are happening now where off-grid solutions are being utilized to supply modern energy to urbanized households.
It will always be an optimal energy mix, just to make sure that we strike the balance in terms of the security of supply for the citizens of Johannesburg, but as well as making sure that we reduce the carbon emissions.
The answer will come from Africa. We will provide the advice, the frameworks. We will meet with them, share best practices, and we know there is a will. We trust that it will happen. But again, it is for Africa to act on its challenges.
Whether Africa's energy tide is going to turn this time around remains to be seen. In the meantime, South Africa struggles to keep the lights on, even in Johannesburg, Africa's economic hub. Marisa de Klerk, Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Francois van Coke from Van Coke Cartel, and you're watching Joburg Today.
Join the conversation on our Facebook page, that's joburgtoday.tv. Follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. And if you're one of those people on the move, pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I. We take a look at how MTN is reducing their carbon footprint through the use of solar power technology.
Mirror, mirror on the roof, who's the coolest and the greenest of them all? Africa's largest cell phone operator recently invested in the continent's biggest concentrating solar cooling plant. Chatting away, SMSing or surfing the net, MTN's data center in Fairlands heats up quite a bit when dealing with customers' data.
If we don't keep it cool, the equipment will overheat and we'll have data loss in the data center. We try and keep it within ASHRAE Class 1 limitations, i.e. 23 to 27 degrees C. Within South Africa, within the next 2 years, we're going to pay carbon tax. We want to avoid paying carbon tax and we want to reduce operational expenses on mechanical equipment. That's why this made perfect sense for us to invest in.
242 solar mirrors covering an area of about 480 square meters track the sun, collect and concentrate its heat to in turn heat pressurized water. One could be excused for being confused as this plant uses the heat of the sun to, well, cool down the data center.
A concentrating solar cooling system allows us to produce a higher temperature heat, in this case here 180 degrees, and with that power a double effect absorption chiller, which is a higher efficiency absorption chiller, producing more cooling from the same amount of heat as it would be possible with other solar technologies. Absorption chillers use heat which is used under vacuum to evaporate a liquid, which is water in our case, as a refrigerant. And by doing so, we extract heat from a chilled water coil, and that again is then producing the cooling effect that we deliver to the building.
The plant's cooling capacity equals the power consumption of 100 households. Germany's global DINA Solar Roofs program helped to finance the project.
It's a very new system, even in the branch of the PV technology, and that's why we decided to use this system in our program.
With the aid of DINA, the capital equipment was discounted to such a rate where we got a decent return of investment.
It's even for Germany an interesting project because this project could realize in the framework between the German and South African energy partnership.
MTN foresees the period of return on investment shrinking from over 10 years to about 6 years. Expectations are high for lower electricity bills, a smaller carbon footprint, but most importantly, world-class technology operating successfully in Africa. Marisa de Klerk, Joburg Today.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy DJ Sab with the best thing ever from YFM 99.2, and you are watching Joburg Today.
Did you know that gas was Joburg's original energy source and it is still widely used today? We hear from Egoli Gas.
In studio today, we have the Managing Director of Egoli Gas, Mr. Shoniwa, who will be talking about the accessibility and the usage of gas around Johannesburg. Mr. Shoniwa, we see that gas is actually the substance and the natural resource around Johannesburg. Just please tell us more about gas and also about Egoli Gas.
Thank you. Good morning. The story of gas in Johannesburg is as old as Johannesburg city itself. It dates back to early 1892, when in fact the first gas lights were street lights in President Street. I would imagine probably that's where the city council center was. I don't know, but it was just very short street and it was lit by gas. Then it then belonged to the city of Johannesburg. It was part of the gas and water. It was called Gas and Water Department. In year 2000, it was privatized. The city of Joburg sold it to private owners, and it's now a private organization. But we do have 1,200 kilometers of pipeline that is underneath the Johannesburg. It's one of the best kept secrets in Johannesburg. Right.
Okay, and just please tell us the description of generating the natural gas.
Natural gas is, as the word implies, it's natural, so it's not really generated at all. And the gas that we are talking about in Johannesburg today, it comes from 4,000 kilometers away in northern Mozambique. It's natural, it's the natural foliage that has taken place over tens of thousands of years ago, and therefore it's now that process of rotting, if you like, of materials which are all natural, trees and leaves and everything else, in the belly of the earth. Now the gas is now coming out, so it's then trapped, brought out, just sanitize a little bit, but not remanufacture it at all. You don't change the chemical constituents of it, and all you do is then to pump it through big pipelines to Johannesburg.
And also, how accessible is gas in Johannesburg in terms of people that don't know more about it?
Okay, it is very accessible to those people who are within the pipeline network of Egoli Gas, within that 1,200 kilometers. Just to give you a general idea of where that is the whole of CBD and all the old suburbs of Johannesburg.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Anati, the electronic bushman, sexy chubby, and you guys are tuned in to Joburg Today.
For more stories on the city, check out our special focus section, as well as Joburg in your pocket for all that's happening in and around Johannesburg. That's it from me, Zizi Paul. I leave you with Monarch, Build It Up.
Back in ETV.
Love is the strangest feeling. Oh, you won't get enough, but it won't last forever till you got pretty rough. Fear is a crazy feeling. Oh, it will drag you down, but it won't last forever till it's gotten pretty tough. I can't wish to fly, but I'm gonna spread my wings, and we ain't giving up till we've seen it all. Yeah, we can build it up when it feels like breaking down. So keep a little bit, oh, keep a little bit of your heart. We can build it up when you're losing all control. So keep a little bit, oh, keep a little bit of your soul. Now let your heart believe in what you're living for, knowing and if you never find something you adore. Oh, love that crazy feeling, yeah, you won't get enough, but it won't last forever till you got it pretty tough. I can't wish to fly, but I'm gonna spread my wings, and we ain't giving up till we've seen it all. Yeah, we can build it up when it feels like breaking down. So keep a little bit, oh, give a little bit of your heart. We can build it up when you're losing all control. So keep a little bit, oh, give a little bit of your soul. I wanna break the silence of anonymity. You wanna go and start a war since you were 17. I wanna shake the chains of your animosity. You're willing, but you're holding on to all your vanity. I wanna break the silence. I wanna set us free, so we can work on moving on instead of retreat. We can build it up when it feels like breaking down. So keep a little bit, oh, keep a little bit of your heart. We can build it up when you're losing all control. So keep a little bit, oh, keep a little bit of your soul. Keep a little bit of your heart.